Hello. Hello. Hi, hallo und herzlich willkommen. Ich hoffe, du hattest einen wunderschönen Tag da draußen. Ist das zu leise? Wunderschöner Tag. Schönes Wetter. Viel Liebe. Was auch immer. Wir spielen heute Deathmark oder auch, was auch immer, Sheen genannt. Ich kann kein Japanisch. Eine Horror-Visual-Novel, die hoffentlich nicht so lange gehen wird. Yes. And for the non-German speaking audience out there, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you had an amazing day. We're going to play a little visual novel. I'm not that visual novel person, but this is a horror game and I love horror games. Who doesn't? I don't know any person on earth. Probably. So like always, I will change the channel. Stay tuned, the stream will freeze. I'll be right back. Cute. Oh my, I did play Tales of Vesperia. Who would have thought that? I totally nerd. I need to close that. I need to open that. I need to change my channel. We're going to dive deep into this mess. I hope the sound is okay. I didn't check the sound. I only checked if the thing is working. Which is probably the case. Stupid chair. One thing I have to check. Yes. Okay, we have the delay. That means I'm basically can talk and read and whatsoever. This game is in English. I imported the English version. That is a new USA exclusive physically. It will release soon in Europe, if I remember correctly, but who cares? Also, I will need to read a lot. Also, the art style. Oh! Hey! Wanna hit up the karaoke place? The new Love and Hero song is out. I'm not feeling up to it today. The story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? Oh, sure. You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is. Nope, she just disappeared. Just up and poof from the library. Oh, that is a bit loud. Excuse me. Nice. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there. But then she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that. So he checked in on her. But when he did... I love that screen so much, excuse me. The only thing left was her arm. I have to say one thing, as an artist, I really appreciate what they've done. It looks amazing. It had her really weird scar on it, so it was definitely her arm. Du meinst, wurde er abgesägt mit einem Schwupps, einem... Oh, ich habe gerade mit meinen Augenbrauen gewackelt. Das hat man wahrscheinlich nicht gesehen. A scar. Yeah, it looked like a dog bite. She showed it to me once. She had no idea where it came from. For real? There was a scar like that on Mickey's leg, too. Huh? Mickey? Wait, that's... the girl who went missing, yeah. That's crazy. Maybe that rumor is true. The one about the cursed scar. Cut it out, you're scaring me. Also, oh my god, I totally forgot to goddamn post. I need to just 1 second go on my Twitter account and post, because posting is really important. How do you? God damn it. Okay, I need to make it on my PC, excuse me. Let's ignore the fact that it is stupid to do that. Let's ignore the fact that I'm just unprofessional. But being unprofessional is one of my state-of-the-art statements in this business. It's not a business, it's just basically having fun. Also, if the sound is not mixed up perfectly, please tell me, I can't hear anything. I hear snatches of an idiotic ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. The sun's about to set. It's gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. Thunder rumbles in the distance. Excuse me, that was my shoulder. I'm sorry, that is a sound of maze sometimes. A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange. I'm sure it was just... My vision blurs. My ears are buzzing. Ugh, my heart's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. Again. What time is it? I glance at my wrist, but my watch is gone. Du bist halt ein scheiß Schisser, Junge. Did I put it in my coat pocket? But all I find is a business card. In elegant printed letters is a name. Saya Kujo Spirit Healer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess this must be Kuju Mansion then? Kuju Mansion. Saya Kujo. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist. Oh my god, do you see those cute teeth in the background? No, there's eyes. Oh, they're cute teeth and eyes. Oh my god. So cute. It's a strange scar. When did that... I could just be imagining this, but... I feel an icy chill when I look at it. Did the screen shake or was it my monitor? Because if the monitor was shaking, then this game shook my monitor, which would be amazing. I mean, the sun hasn't set yet, so it's not creepy. I hate time saving so much. I want darkness! Darkness! My fist pounds on the door. No reply. A light appears in a second floor window. It's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking. I grasp the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I will just go in and I'll apologize to the owner later. House needs more. Oh, look at that. It's a Resident Evil mansion. The inside is shrouded in darkness. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's that silent except for the constant ticking of a clock's second hand. I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There is no reply to my shout. Maybe they soundproof this place so they can't hear me down here. Guess I need to go upstairs then. A staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk toward it, cutting across the hall. By the way, there can be jump scares, so if you're a jump scare hater, I don't know. There could be jump scares. I don't know. So far, I haven't seen any trailer or videos. I don't know. Just as a warning. There also could be some strobe lights. I don't know. Who knows? I haven't read any warnings. Where's the thing? 1 second. So the warning says, if you have epilepsy or have had seizure or other unusual reactions to flashing lights or patterns, consult a doctor before playing video games. But that is a normal, typical warning they put in there. And there is a warning for blood and gore, partial nudity, strong language, suggestive themes, and violence. So, I mean, usually they don't write anything about jump scares on those packages, so I don't care. My ear catches strange noise. I turn to look where it's coming from. Someone's there, enveloped by the dark. I think they're staring at me. Hey, let's take this the best way. I mean, I try to make the scariest decision, so approach them. Gulping, I hesitantly make my way over, trepidation slowing my steps. What the fuck is trepidation? Oh, is she cute? It's a young girl. She doesn't move an inch as I approach. At least it seems that way to me. It doesn't look like she's even breathing. A corpse? Great. I creep myself out. I start to sweat. What should I do? Yes! Touch her. With a shaky hand, I slowly reach out and touch her skin. Isn't that all we would do? We would all do, I mean. Why is that so loud? I'm not sure what I expected, but it feels unnatural somehow. Stiff and cold. Let me take that down. Open your eyes. I press down on her arm and she makes the strange sound I heard earlier. Now it makes sense. She's a door. Wow. Adults' joints creak when they're moved. That's what made the noise. Oh, do you believe that? Excuse me, I'm killing the mood. If there ever was one. What a relief, if disappointing. I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. It's after midnight. As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of a bell breaks the silence. It seems to be coming from above me. Looking up, I can spy the outline of a clock. I bet that's what's making the sound. Well, what are you going to do? Approach it. The noise guides me over. It's an antique grandfather clock. The noise is definitely coming from here. I reach toward the glass to check inside. All of a sudden, it stops chiming, I think. Silence descends, broken only by ticking. I guess it's fixed now, but the timing was a little too spot on. Was it really a coincidence? All these strange occurrences make me uneasy, but I continue on to the room with the light. Stopping in front of the door, I knock. But again, there is no reply. I try again several times, even calling out, but there is still no answer. I push on the door. It's dark inside. Strange. I definitely saw lights on in here when I was outside. Wafting? What is that? Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary, like a ripe fruit. The whole room is permeated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe? It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. Oh well, wouldn't we all do that? The floor under my feet feels off. It's wet. It dawns on me that I'm smelling something else mixed in with this sweet smell. I know this scent, this metallic tang. Lightning flashes and I catch a glimpse of something. The startling, grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there. Yes, stare at it! It's so bizarre that I can't stop staring. Blooming flowers are everywhere. They're bursting out of the woman's stomach. Oh, isn't that a librarian thing? Her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with them. No, she has both arms, so it's not her. I wrenched my gaze away, horrified. But the hellish image is burned into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. Bile rises. I'm going to throw up. Oh, hello! Who are you? Are you going to play with me? Hooray! Oh, little children and horror stuff is the best thing in the world. I hate children so much. In the next instant, the lights are on. Wait, that's not all. The body's gone, leaving only a stain. This doesn't make sense. It's a bad dream. At least I'd really much prefer if it was. But the faint smell that remains and the blood stain crush any hope I had of that. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are on in here as well. I decide to have another look around. Oh yes, look at the door. All the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old-fashioned mansion. A large doll sits on a couch. This must be the figure I saw in the dark. Shite, she's cute. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. So what do I do now? Contact the police? Her stomach was full of flowers, sir, and the corpse up and vanished like a fork. Like anyone would believe that. Welcome to Kuchu Mansion. The doll moved. It spoke. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one when I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all these freaky events. I could distance myself from it. But now, a doll is talking to me. Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. She slowly folds her hands together, so she can move to... I'm sorry for not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. I see. My master, Sayakuju, was unable to escape from the mark then. Sayakuju? Does she mean that corpse? But wait, what's this about the mark? Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called her by her... But what? Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? Those beautiful teeth. She must be talking about this weird scar. Did Sayakuju invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I have something to tell you in place of my late master. But I would like to ask one thing first. Do you know your own name? That is the question of the year. Well, that was a much simpler question than I had been expecting. It's... I break out into a sweat. Oh, that is not fair. I don't even hear the heartbeat. 1 second. It's really subtle. Interesting. I only see the movement of this sound bar, but I can't hear the heartbeat. My throat is drying up. Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find him coming up blank. I see. Then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. She's probably right. 1 second, please. I will read you what's standing there. I get you. Better to have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow, nameless being. I want to surprise you with this name. Oh, his default name is Yashiki. Oh no, the name is good. Damn it. Nah, sorry. Yashiki. Oops. Surprise! His name is Hiromu! Why would I choose that one? Wait, I don't know. Yes. Oh no, shit! Fuck, I forgot it's the Japanese way around. Last name first, first name's last. Fuck my life! Excuse me. I need a second. What's the name of the dog in Persona 3 Kanemaru? How do you write Kanemaru? I think Kanemaru is amazing. I will Google his name. Kazu sounds stupid. I want Kanemaru. It's always the same. I do that in every Persona so far, besides the 5. That is Kanemaru. How are you written? It's the best protagonist in any Persona game. Shin Megami. Oh no, this is Koromaru. Who was Kanemaru? Oh, was Kanemaru Naruto? Okay, let's ignore that. Koromaru. Corona da, was? Koromaru. I don't know what it means, I don't care. But it's a Shiba Inu. Koromaru. So, I don't care. Oh, he looks so cute. Oh. Koromaru. Koromaru Hiromu. Oh, that is amazing. Koromaru. Oh, I can choose his looks. Oh, what a goddamn baby face. I don't like beards. Oh, he's in Persona Q. What? I should have chosen the path. Oh. There is no explanation what his name is, though. Okay, let's ignore that. I take 3. Yeah. I'm Koromaru Hiromu. I love the rolling R so much. Understood, Lord Hiromu. Excuse me. Oh. Now I shall explain to you about the mark. It is the seal of death. Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me? I am certain this sounds absurd to one who had led an uneventful life. However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutable true. Whoever drawn that, marry me. Holy shit. The corpse's sweat stench comes back to me. Sweet, excuse me, not sweat. That didn't seem like the work of humans. I'm afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death all the while suffering from the terror of losing oneself. Memory loss? Oh, that can't be. That would mean that I'm... Yes. The fact that you have forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord Hiromu, you... Oh... will die this very dawn. Holy shit, what was that? That transition, so smooth. I haven't looked into the art book yet because there's a sleeve on it that said don't open. There's a major spoiler inside. So I'm looking so forward to goddamn looking into this book and draw something from it. Inspiration, inspiration. My memories skip forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I can probably attribute to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know... What? Oh, I just removed the blood so they don't have to draw a new room. I'm sorry, I'm a huge hypocrite if it comes to visual novels because they're so lazy. They reuse their settings so many times. I like that. I don't like that. I'm lying in the guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up to the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that I feel a lot better. I will die at dawn, huh? I try saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real great. Real yet. Excuse me. It doesn't make sense. Way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for me my untimely death the only thing I can do? That's not a me, it's a my. It might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. I found Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt the doll gets bored waiting like humans do. Good morning, Lord Hiromu. Are you feeling better now? I feel terrible! It is only natural, of course. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. So she doesn't know anything after all. Merci. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. Would that you would grab hold of it, and I shall do my utmost to help. What will you do? I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. If she's right about all this, my time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I will be fine when morning comes. But am I really alright with that? People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Boy, you only have seen one corpse while you're talking about more than one dead person. And I'm going to turn a blind eye to it? Boy. This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. Also a drink. Life or die. Live or die. Deadly choice. You will be faced with choices that can result in death. There is limited time and your soul power will continue to drain. Times up or wrong answers will result in a game over. So be quick but also careful in finding the right answer. Is there autosave? I do have to play the game from the start again if I'm losing. Because I want to die. I really want to die. Restoring soul power. Completing a deadly choice will restore some soul power. Accelerated dialogue. Dialogue will be sped up by pressing the L button. But certain dialogue cannot be sped up. Backlog. The plus button will display previous dialogue. Auto mode. The R button will activate auto mode. Hiding the dialogue window. You can hide the dialogue window by pressing the X button. Oh, we can look at art! Yay! Then I shall ask you, will you quietly wait for death or struggle against the mark? I wanna die! I wanna die! Give me death! Wrong! Then you meekly accept your death by the mark. Yes! Yes! Wrong! Oh, excuse me, I'm crying out loud. Is that so? Then please rest here in the mansion until dawn. I want to know what happened. Good night. Game over? No death screen? What? I'm disappointed. This is lame. God damn it. Okay. Live or die. Then I shall ask you, will you quietly wait for death or struggle against the mark? Safe. I survived. I don't want to survive. I want to see death screens. I bought this for this. What's the creepy death? I've decided to trust you. As you say, Lord Hiromu. Hiromu! Oh my god, I should have called him Daryl. Daryl! Where's my Daryl? I need my Daryl. Daryl. Then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and aid you. Oh, don't listen to that, Daryl. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me. Well, everything. Whew. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose. A knock comes from the front door. Who'd come here this late at night? Oh my, what a sign of fate. It seems that other mark bearers have arrived. Is it instinct that she knows these things? Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talking doll and all. Right, Daryl? Ain't she a cute doll? I beg your pardon, Lord Hiromu. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I'm able to move my arms, I am unable to walk. I move to the front door to greet our guests. People fated to die like me. I wonder what they're like. Oh no, don't look at it. Who I find at the door are not who I'd expect to see out this late at night. Oh! How is her name? The Phoenix Wright assistant, the one with the spiritual thing. Oh, how's she called again? Mina or something like that? Oh, she looks totally like her. A high schooler. And a small boy. These kids have the mark? No way. Who's saying that? Is she saying that? Okay. We came to see Professor Kujo. Who are you? I can't say. I'm a total stranger since I am here in the mansion. I'm... Oh, shit. I mean, it's a visual novel after all, right? Should we spice that up a bit? Oh, I'm not that person. Sorry, a relative. Oh, so you're her older brother. Your eyes do look kind of similar. She seems to know Saya Kujo. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Oh, going off the girl's accessories, I bet the feeling she's a huge occult fan. I'm Mo Watanabe. I'm here to talk to her about this article she wrote in Arts Monthly. She pulls an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul-inhibiting disease that erases memories. Inquire at Kujo Mansion. This is the same scar, right? Oh! Mo lifts her skirt up a bit to show me her leg. Right there on her right thigh is... Thigh? I never know how to pronounce that. Thigh is the mark. I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. That's never happened to me before. Do you think the scar's doing it? That article is obviously bogus. Oh no, that's a bad voice, sorry. The young boy scoffs. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. And a high schooler fell for it. You must feel embarrassed about that. But Tsukasa, weren't you hanging around out in front of the mansion's gate? Fess up, your scar scares you. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. Bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Oh, that is a good conversation starter. Mo shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. Oh, the craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. They're both admiring her when... Welcome to Kujo Mansion. What? It spoke! With that, the 2 new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death? What the fuck? Mary tells Mo and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure. Hello, I hope you had an amazing day. Welcome to the stream. All about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of the faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believed Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memory. Mo admitted as much earlier, but I can't see Tsukasa's face darken. So it must be happening to him too. Hey Mo, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be cursed from Hanahiko. Hanahiko? This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost the resident children of this town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him. So Saja Kuju was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Hiromu. This name is ridiculous, right? Then I shall tell you the rumors of Hanahiko. Chapter 1. Hanahiko. How many chapters does this game have? Oh, did you hear? About that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko is back. I heard that he can appear if you peek in a school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, you'll be fine, but if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. And then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And they just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. Viel Spaß, wobei auch immer. Ich hoffe, du gehst jetzt nicht ins Bett, ne? Das wäre ein bisschen peinlich. Bis morgen. A rose dripping with blood. Whee. Rumors can be easily manipulated. Also, mein Beileid. Viel Spaß. Passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mix in. But they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Mo, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. Why were you? Was Hanahiko there? I don't think so. But I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. What should I ask next? Okay, nice. Why were you at H Elementary? My big dream is to write about the occult, so I'd love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's been closed down. When did you notice the mark? You mean because of the clock that is ticking in the background? Well, yes. Also, Daryl says hello. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love him. I'm a bit mad that I didn't bought the biggest size. The biggest size Daryl would be amazing. Oh God. Maybe I should buy second Daryl. I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh, and it really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Cooter wrote about. I think I have handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost, but there's no denying she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Then maybe... Tsukasa glances down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too? I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. That ghost was seen in a lot of schools in H City, right? Maybe he's remembered something. I better ask him some questions too. T Elementary, like in T. I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's the top-ranked elementary in H City. What should I ask next? When was that? Maybe around sunset? I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. Oh, yes. Did you have also the rumors if you visit your school at night something bad will happen to you? And all the, and some kids teasing you like, you should stay because... No. It's like a movie thing, right? Nobody cared. Nobody thought the school was creepy, which is so stupid. Well... But funny to think about it. No, and I didn't get chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home. I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. Can't be just a coincidence. You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared, for their sake as well as yours. As that's... That's all well and good, but... What exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it, find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden a huge burn was dropped on my shoulders. It seemed that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? Oh! 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 You know, so if you choose H Elementary, the thing is closed down. There will definitely like the grudge things going on. Kayaku, for example. Maybe Kayaku. I would love to see Kayaku. But the T Elementary school is tiny children's. Maybe they're tiny children ghosts. I can't decide. What do you think? Say something. H or T? One letter. H or T? I think... I don't know. Personally, I would never enter an abandoned house or school or whatever. Or even... I mean, it's not as creepy as in a running elementary. I think a closed down elementary is more awful. Oh. So, THQ, living in the Oh! Okay, if you don't want to decide, I decide on H. Oh yeah, that is probably wise. They arrest you on spot if you try to sneak into a regular school. A middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title. I've had no excuse if I get caught. Wanna get going then? Let's do this. Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanako yet. Hanako? She grins at me. Is she really strong? Or is this blind optimism? I'm going to... Hey, not you two, seriously? My life's on the line here. I don't want the reason I died to be because you messed something up. That's pretty bold. Good thing you're cute. What? What? Oh my god. But to bring kids along with me is... I understand your hesitation, but the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. Well, we'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Have a safe trip. Selecting a partner. First select the mark bearer. Do this in the partner menu. Oh yay! Hey mister! Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary's told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time, we don't want to forget anything. I don't know when I lose my memory again. I write down all the information I get and keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. New info was added to the spirit file. Rumors of Hanako. Other. Spirit file. Important info on spirits will be added to the spirit file. Check it from your bag. Consult it if you need help. Saving and loading. Save at the mansion or haunts. Return to the title screen from the bag to load. Then choose continue. Oh shit. Okay. Letter opener. A pure silver letter opener taken from the mansion's hall. A beautiful woman's face is engraved on the handle. The blade isn't sharp, but it can handle soft items. Stab with knife. What? Is there a tech thing going on? Okay. Talk. Please head to H Elementary and investigate Hanako. Choose whether to bring Lady Mo or Lord Tsukasa with you. A large group will increase the odds of being detected, and do not waste time. Tschüss. What this? Yes. Okay. First, we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. The garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car keys was left on the table. Time to go. Hey, according to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memories, right? Is it really okay for you to drive? She looks at me suspiciously. Don't worry, it will be fine. I think. It will all come back when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. But aren't you missing your license? If a cop finds us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanahiko. She's right about that. But our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I remember. Then I will just have them reissue it. Assuming I ever got one. Now I'm even more worried. Just drive safe, okay? Yes. I need to drink. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not. By the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and it's now easy to guide this monster down the road. Excuse me. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter into my head. Hey, mister. Mo pipes up hesitantly. I probably let the silence go on too long. She doesn't seem as cheerful as she was a little while ago. What's it like to lose your memories? That's a hard question to answer. What do you mean? Like, do they go at once or a few pieces at a time? What if you're only left with sad memories? I would hate that. I don't think it works like that, but I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what I was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare to. In that sense, rather than the memories vanishing, it's like everything's been painted white. That's what it feels like. Oh. You sure, mature mister? You take everything so calmly. Oh, my nose. The conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. Then thoughts start popping to my head again, one after another. I know we have to check out that mirror, but what else should we investigate? What do you think? Mo glances over at me. No idea. I can't even remember my own name. How the hell am I supposed to know what we're doing? Oh, please, I'm really counting on you. I think whatever you want. I'm talking to a child. I need to show restraint and be a good example. That's definitely how I really feel. I stare down at the steering wheel. The door of the mansion, mark bearers. The mark spirits. And the mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all of the crushing thoughts that keep popping into my mind. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel flutter from the mark on my wrist, like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. That death is closing in. That's happening isn't a problem anymore. It's more, how long do I have left? How much longer is it? Huh? I almost yell, but I manage to swallow it down with effort. think we're almost there. Really? It's closer than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. At any time it could. It's a lot closer than you'd think. Looming ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. For quite a number of years, in fact, the walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. A thick chain is in front of the main gate to keep people from going in.
ちょっとちょっと
Hey, you there! Not another step! The enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside. Didn't you know? Or are you up to something? A bunch of people have been coming here and there since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you? It's haunted? Well, that's what the rumors are saying anyway. It's a giant pain. Mo nods in agreement. It is pretty famous after all. The guard sighs. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please
いい
leave.
ね
Okay? Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. As we watch him leave, Mo leans over and whispers, Damn! There wasn't a guard when I snuck in here before. You better not get caught. Moving around the hunt, use directional buttons to move. The map shows which way you're facing and where you can go. What is a memo? That is a memo. Head to the entrance. Pushing open the door, I head inside. Whoa, it's so dark. We can't see anything like this. The moonlight doesn't reach inside. We'll just have to use the flashlight. But if you use the flashlight, that guy will find us. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Anyway, that mirror is... I'm pretty sure it's to the right on the staircase. Investigating a haunt. Move the L stick to search the current area. Since the flashlight on areas of interest and press A button. Pressing B button ends the search. Use the directional buttons will end the search and move you. What? Okay. What? A flyer containing warnings and a list of contacts. Do not leave handprints on the mirror on the eastern staircase, thank you. Independent research presentation. First floor multi-purpose classroom. Come check it out. Wow, this presentation takes me back. Anyway, the mirror on the eastern staircase is the one I saw. Yeah, guess we'll go there first. Yeah, it's to the right. But don't you see that there's light? I turn over the torn flight. Left, I mean. But I don't find anything in particular. Nothing's there, huh? Looks like it. Don't you see that light? The battered shoe rack is covered in dirt. There are platforms of broken wood slates in front of the shoe rack that creak when we step on them. Went to the right. Huh? As we enter the hallway, small shadow flits across our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find... Oh! A bunny! It's so cute! Was it the school pet? The black rabbit squeaks and runs away. It rushes toward the eastern end of school. Oh, it ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Yeah, right. Oh, I don't like that at all. It looks like something smashed the fluorescent lights. They shattered beyond repair. Oh, shit. It's an abandoned desk. The phone desk is slightly rusty. I turn the desk around and stick my hand inside. A holy hard head. I doubt that's very useful. What is a holy hard head? A yellow hard head for a child. It's got holes and is missing a padding, so it's likely not very effective. It can be forced on an adult's head with effort. What? Okay. The dust is so thick on the ceiling that just walking around causes a shower of particles. It seems to be locked. The broken window is letting in a piercingly cold wind. The floor tiles have peeled off, leaving bare concrete. Ah! Was that Haniko? The fire door's rusted shut and won't move. Climb the stairs. This is it. It's the mirror I saw last time, I'm sure of it. Huh. Just then a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something is biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Mo. It certainly looks normal. Yeah, but what should we do? It's a dirty mirror. All the stains make it hard to see a reflection. I face forward and silently wipe the grey mirror with my hands. As I expected, I can't make anything out. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a vague, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. But the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Mo yelps and steps back. Well, that confirms I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The figure's mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. It opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ears. Live or die. Hey, am I pretty? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That is awful! Boy! No! If I only had that red stuff. I can't see well. Are you a grown-up? How do you know? I'm the tallest in my class. Shit. Big people aren't allowed in school. Huh? Suddenly the mirror cracks. It cracked. Now I can't see. No more big people here. The figure disappears. I survive. A scream echoes from the other side of the school. Most sinks to the floor. They gasp in panic disbelief for a while. I feel much the same. What was that? That was probably Hanako. I can say it. The word sticks in my throat. My mouth is completely dry. I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost, but to see one that clearly... Most seemed to shake the encounter off and return to normal. Hanahiko's words swirl around in my head. Our situation has done a complete reverse from where we were just moments ago. I can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate. Anyway, that scream, what was that? The guard we met outside? I doubt there's anyone else here. He might have seen something wherever he is too. It sounded like he came from far away, a ways down the hallway. That would be the other side of the school. Yeah, let's go look for him. But if he screamed like that, something might have happened to him. Right as I respond, I hear someone whisper in my ear. With red. I look in the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness. Mister? No, it's nothing. Let's go. New info was added to the spirit file. Hanako, the boy in the mirror. It's a cracked mirror. It's hard to see your reflection. Went down the stairs. Move forward. Do you think that is a good idea? Because I don't. A bird cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow or something outside. Holy shit! Oh my god! You see that? Ah! Shit! Excuse me. Seems to be locked. The rain coming in from the broken windows making the floor cold and damp. Oh fuck. The lights on the ceiling are silent and dark without power. There's a hole in the wall. I can see something stuck deep inside. I will not touch that. Give me the letter opener. I stick the letter opener in the hole and scrape out the item that was stuck inside. If I would have put my hand inside that, I would have died 100%. I found the worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Got soul power. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Find a worn-out talisman to restore your soul power. The more soul power you have, the easier it will be to survive a deadly choice. It's an abandoned desk. It's a desk like you'd find at any school. What's surprising is it doesn't look very weathered. Guess that goes to show how durable school desks are. I stick my hands inside and feel around. Got plastic bottle. There's nothing in the bottle. Well, it might come in handy. There are nonsensical scribbles on the blackboard. By the way, well, why do we know? I heard a noise like something slamming against the door. Is there someone inside? I shine a flashlight at the door. Out of nowhere, the door bursts open and something comes flying out. Mo shrieks and falls down. I can recognize those clothes. Some kind of plant covers half of his face. The part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. No doubt about it, it's that guard. What the hell happened? Thorns hiding my face. It hurts. What's going on? Ah! Mo sits on the floor, stunned into just syllables. The guard suddenly rushes toward the entrance. And then silence falls once more. The only sound left is that of our shaky breathing. Once we catch our breath, I take Mo's hand and help them up. Our nerves have calmed, but that definitely left an unsettling impression. Something terrible lurks here. We can't just sit around. I felt like I was paralyzed. I'm okay now. If you are. Then give me a second. But mister, that guy. Mo stares at the door. I wonder if Hanaiko did that. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got the feeling someone was standing behind him. There's really no good way to respond to that. I let silence serve as my answer. What else could I do? No point in coming here if you're just going to stand here shaking. If you don't uncover the secret before it comes for us, why don't we check out the staff room? I tactfully avoid answering Mo's question. The guard had run out of here. Something might be inside, some secret about Hanaiko. Yeah, you're right. Let's just be careful, okay? I covered my wrist with my palm, making sure Mo doesn't notice. The moment I'd put up my hand on the knob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing along with my beating heart. Plantified God. Is that a staff room? The staff room is chaos. The furniture is appended and the walls are... Was there a fire here something? There are black scorch marks everywhere. Mo looks relieved as they come out from behind me. Whoa, it's totally empty. Anyway, let's look around. Huh? There's a door over there too. It looks like it goes to another room. The wall near the window is burned. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. I don't think we should enter that door. Open the door. Shit. It's kind of cramped in here. Is this a storage room? Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful in here. I need to... Oh, Daryl, you're my way. Did you see that? Oh no! Was that scary? I'm sorry. I saw it too late. God damn it. I open the glass door and check inside, but there isn't anything that catches my eye. I think it's a school journal. The paper's deteriorated from age and bulk, so I can't read it. There's a door cut into the floor. Is it some kind of storage area? The metal handle is retracted into the door. I try to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but am unsuccessful. A dirty empty plastic bottle. It is pretty decent shape, so if the cap is firmly closed, it should be able to hold liquid. If I use the letter opener, I might be able to pop the handle out. I squat down by the door. My mark bites into my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up, pretending to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here. What's wrong? Are you going to see what it is? I'll check it out later. I keep my reply vague as I dust off my knees. Let's look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's definitely something beneath our feet, but we better make sure we prepare if we're going down there. What is he trying to say me? Just tell me. What are you trying to tell me? A massive wooden cabinet. I pull the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. You mean the boy? I take out the letter opener, but what do I do with it? I don't have any particularly good ideas. There's a cardboard box on top of the cabinet. I think I can reach it. Reaching up, I grab the box and look inside. Lipstick, red pen, and gold slippers. What? Oh, good job, mister. I knew there was a reason you were tall. Excuse me? old lipstick found in a lost and found box. The red color really pops. It's been used enough that there is not much left. A red pen with a cute character on the side. The cap is missing, but the ink isn't dry yet, so it can still be used. Let me guess, the gold slipper is red too? Children's slippers made of red rubber. There are traces of the owner's name on it, but it's stained and illegible. Hanako said something about give me the red stuff. I assuming he needs red stuff. I pull out the lipstick. Okay. Do I really want to do that? Okay. If you say so. Then it is that way. Really unsure what you're trying to do though. Because this is not going to help. As I search the burnt post, something falls from the top of it. I found a worn-out talisman. Is it mirrored? Oh, boy. Oh, no boy. Oh, oh my god! I'm too fast! I'm sorry! There's a fire door. The paint is peeling from the fire door, revealing rust underneath. When I open the side door, all I find is a wall. I'm about to give up and close the door when I notice something stuck to the back of it. A worn-out talisman. Nice. More soul power. Look at that, no mirror. Huh? Pieces of concrete litter the floor. I think they came from the walls. We climb up the stairs to the second floor. Huh? I feel something soft squish under my heel. I quickly pick up my food and shine my light down. It's needed. References. The hallway is covered with poisonous snakes. Molet said something close to a shriek upon seeing them. Snakes! We decide to go back to the landing. Okay, no snakes. Was this one closed? Was this one with the oh shit. Oh, what is that? It's an emergency alarm. The light on the alarm is very faint. Something might be wrong with it. I open it up and shine the flashlight to see if there's anything inside. God damn it, you need talismans. I didn't need talismans. Wait, I want to see if the guy is there. Oh, he's not there. Interesting. Yeah, I think I will do the thing I thought I would do. I should do. And first I need to check. Do I hear the room that was closed? Nope. Yeah, locked. So, Cracks, I want to give you a lipstick. Hanako mentioned red stuff. An idea hits me and I try holding the lipstick up to the mirror. But nothing happens. Hanako mentioned red stuff, hits me, try holding the pen up the mirror. Nothing happens. But nothing happens. Why can... Okay, now I am out of ideas. Poisonous snakes again. Weird. Can I feel it again? Run my fingers down the cracks. Mo watches me worry, but nothing happens. We went down the stairs. Huh. Have I seen everything? Ceiling is filthy and the fluorescent lights are broken. I've seen that one. Lost and found. A half-tone poster. There's lost and found that touch letters. Touch the paper. I disintegrated the second my finger regions go through the air. Nothing else looks interesting. Warning contains a list. A flyer containing warnings and list of contacts. I take out the lipstick to write something. They look concerned. Come on, mister. That's not right. Stop it. Why? But Mo stops me. I take out the ghost slipper, but what do I do with it? This is so concerning. I don't know. Okay, I can't put anything in there. Weird. Locked. Well, I've looked at everything. I pull out the lipstick, but I can't think of a way to use it. God damn it, you're not helping me. Red pen, what should I do? Okay, let's try that. I take out the letter opener, but what should I do with it? Lipstick. Hmm. My mark bites into the bust again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up pretending to be calm. What's wrong? Keep my What do you want? What do you want? There's nothing left anymore. I've searched everything. Ow. Well, he says there's something in the room. It has to be the stuff I found already. I'm confused. The red wind is letting in a piercingly cold wind. I did that. There's nothing I can use here. Oh, god damn it. Snakes. door wasn't locked. Turn off the was. Nonsensical scribbles. The next one was the one that was closed, I think. Door's locked. Can I pick it? I wonder if I could wrench it open by sticking the letter opener into the hole. I give it a try, but it won't even fit inside. Wow, so uncool. Lipstick. Oh my god, why did it miss my nose today? Excuse me. Oh. That is not helping. Oh. Key wasn't rusted over. If I had a key, I could open it. I don't have a key. Yeah, it's a locked door. I see that. Thanks. But I don't have a key. Huh. Fire doors rusted shut. Won't do anything about that. I guess it's something stupid I don't even think doing. Oh, I don't know. Okay, you win. I take out the holy hardhead. Okay. Did I look at it? There's cracks in the mirror. There's nothing else particularly odd about it. That is disappointing. And I don't know what to do. Which is also disappointing. Purify with red. Well, have to do something with the red stuff. It's really awkward because I would love to draw a pentagram with this goddamn lipstick or whatever, but it's not letting me. I don't know why he doesn't want to do that. I mean, it's a pentagram. A pentagram is a good thing. It's to save you from the evils and stuff like that. But it's not really working, I think. And oh my god, it's getting cold in here. The evil spirits are coming from here. Scary. Can I do something with that? No. That is stupid. Excuse me. Oops, I didn't want to. Why are you not letting me do that? I want to draw something. Why? You make me angry, boy. Normally when you can do that, you have to use that. But he doesn't want to use it. Yeah, good question. What are you going to do? What am I missing? Why are you not letting me draw a pentagram? God damn it, bad boy. That's about the door big enough to fit an adult through it. Yeah, nice. No big mans anymore, right? I mean... I'm completely... I don't know. I really don't know. It's a locked door. It's a locked door. Can I use my lipstick here? But I don't have a key. This is totally not cutting the mood. I'm really bad at puzzles. I don't know why. And I can't even do something with this. Well, I don't know what to do. Huh? Well, you won't believe what I found out. Creepy. If that is really working, whew, we will have some fun with this game. Because more of this stuff is going to happen in the future. To be honest, I have no problem with looking up solutions. I've taken it out. What? I'm confused. It says I have to look at it and oh my god. And I'm even too bad to read the goddamn walkthrough. What? I'm totally not confused right now, but hey. Looks like the sliding door is a simple lock, just sticking something in the hole for the screw. The key itself seems to have gone missing. I don't see it anywhere. Are you fucking kidding me? What's this? Something stuck in the hole for the screw. It seems the wooden thing works as a lock. I'll have to do something about that to open the door. I'll take out the red pen. If I use the pen, I might be able to pop out whatever's stuck on the hole. Wow, you've got skills. Isn't that surprising? Anyway, I need to focus. Huh? Suddenly the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. I put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. You got a flare. A flare? What's that for? It's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car. Huh, okay then. But... Mo picks something up off the floor. It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole. This is not a coincidence. I bet he didn't want anyone to have that, so he put a thorn in the hole. Is he scared of this? We both look at the flare again. What? Why'd you turn off the light? That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off. It just went off. What was that noise? Hey, mister, what was that noise? Shh, be quiet. It's a struggle to not yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please. The battery switch is working. I feel like I'm performing CPR on this thing. But finally... Got it. Oh boy. The door behind me wobbles threateningly. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There is no time or nowhere to run. Calm down. I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. A way to survive. We've got to hurry. I pull out the letter opener, but I can't think of what to do with it. I tracked it into the door, try to get a grasp and pull it out, but then successful. Damn it, it's no use. Hurry up! The door behind me bursts open as if propelled by some unseen force. At the same time, something soft wraps around me. The last thing I hear is Mo's voice. Then everything goes black. You evil bitch. Excuse me? Yeah, I decided to go to the landing. Your mama's landing. Oh, I hate that so much. I wanted to open the door. Do I have to do that again? you want to do that? I take out the letter opener and shove it in. I might be able to get a handle of this way. When it touches the metal, my mark scorches me. I stop moving for just a second. But I have to do this. Yes, I got it. I grab the handle and lift up the trapdoor. As I thought, the dark hole leads down under the floor. Get in! I shove Mo into the hole. Then I slide down into the darkness after them. I fall unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. What the fuck? There are dead people everywhere. Like that. I grit my teeth to stop myself from yelling. Something's shuffling around above my head. If we had stayed there just a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Mo must be right next to me. They're shaking so hard I can see it from the corner of my eye. I raise myself, expecting the trapdoor to break open any second. But the shuffling noise finally grows distant. Is it okay now? Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly my wrist isn't hurting anymore. Thank God, I thought we were done for this time. Anyway, where are we? What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school. Can you turn on the light? Yeah. I cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. Oh, a colorful thing. Look at that! Whoever has drawn that, I love you so much. The scene captured in the light of the flashlight sends shivers down my spine. What? Mo slaps a hand over the mouth. For a few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene, more horrible than anything I've seen before, spreads out before us. Anyone would be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around the corpses. It looks like some kind of plant vine. Are those roses? The strangely sharp thorns and the thin red petals. There appears to be real, live roses covering the corpses and carpeting the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. What? Oh my god! What the? I see a woman's body trapped by roses. What is this? Partial nudity! That really is the tragedy that happened in this room. Is as if it's all playing out in my head. I can see it. You've not that I haven't seen anything, okay? Roses. What are they doing here? Did someone plant them? Mo's voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can't tell them that I saw some waking dream. I scramble to remember the conversation. Oh, that's right, I saw the rose vines. Yeah, that's got to be it. It's not like they just spring up on their own. But why would anyone do that? Did someone decorate the corpse for some kind of reason? Or did they die captured by the roses like I saw in that vision? Ah! Mo screams. What's wrong? Something moved. See you there, back in there. No. Is something hiding in here? Do I want to know that? Ooh. There's a dried up corpse. I hesitantly search the corpse, but I don't find anything. The body's twisted in an odd position as if it's still in pain even now. Ugh. Okay, sorry. There's a dried up corpse. The body's twisted in an odd position as if it's still in pain even now. The dried up corpse. Something flashes within the vines, but by its feet. Round hand mirror. Looks like a gift for a young woman. A mirror? I guess someone was here after all. I don't fucking like that. There's a bed with a metal pipe frame. The mattress is completely discolored, stained with something that looks like sweat. Someone must have been living here, and for a long time too. The mattress is oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath it. Vinyl sheet. It's pretty thick. Was it put there to protect from water damage? The top of the sheet is pitch black. At first glance it looks like it's covered in mold, but when I spread it open it crunches as dark red flakes fall from it. This is blood. Huh? I can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded as I stare at the blood-stained sheet. Something murmurs in my ears as if in reply. Their blood denies him. Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine a flashlight under the bed. Not a good idea. There it is again. Something's there. Mo's voice has gone very shrill. Then... Hey, now, give me a break. I'm a monster, you know? I'm just a regular human being. Oh, a man. Something slowly climbs out from under the bed. It's a man in a trench coat. A person? What were you doing under there? The man looks bored. He scoffs. Same as you. I ran into the monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came. The man turns his back to us and jerks his chin. Anyway, I was hiding over there. This answer's believable enough, but why is he at the school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me. Then he snorts. It seems he's seen through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told anyone. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat at the crime scene. I think you're right. Mo seems to feel the same way. Let's head back for now. We have somewhere to go back to? Good. Then let's get going. The man puts his hand on the ladder. He pauses and turns to us. The name's Satoru Mashita. I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. The man named Mashita disappears up the ladder. We follow him back up to the first floor. But when we emerge, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this! Mashita's calling us to us from down the hallway. Was it like this when you guys came through? Mo pipes up, voice slightly wobbly. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like that at all. Oh, how cute. Something's creeping along the hallway. Excuse me. They're rose vines. Thought so. I didn't see them before either. Left until death closes in. Some people naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. That's exactly the type of person Mashita is. Oh, you got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs in the car, he makes a grab for my bag. Then he starts inspecting all of my stuff. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. Mo seems like the type to stick her nose in everything, but she's suspiciously silent, as if exhausted. Are you okay, Mo? Huh? Oh yeah, just zoning out. You know, I'm fine. She doesn't look fine, but my other passenger is more of a concern right now. So, were you in school because you were investigating something? I'm not in the force anymore, just poking around for my own reasons. Something I wanted to check. I don't doubt what he says, but that would mean he entered the school illegally. What were you... Let me ask one thing first. Mashita interrupts my question and points to my arm. Does that hurt? I didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Ha, is that so? Mashita leans back on her seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he's responding to my question now. That school came up in a number of missing person cases. Each one had some affiliation with H Elementary before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students and their family members. I was looking for them. Then Mo speaks up from the backseat. Were those people? The corpses down there? She doesn't sound as energetic as she usually does. Did something happen after all? Is her mark? Mashita doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer's obvious, or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was clearly suspicious, then... Of course. I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was... He continues before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. You got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge, something about sexually harassing and supporting it. That principal's gotta have some kind of political pull. I probably dug up something you didn't want getting out. That wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True. The school did have the that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think it would come up in some missing persons cases. That would be common sense at least. But common sense is for the world of the living. A spirit might have something to do with those cases. There's an awkward silence. In that sense, this isn't even a case anymore, is it? Nashida sighs deeply. Who'd believe it? Who would believe that there's a monster in that school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem. And we're on our own. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is the familiar mark. You too? Yeah, I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling there's a big problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He has good instincts. We should talk more about when we get back. At Kuji Mansion, there's some... I stopped myself from finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. Yeah. I'm sure that will help him a bunch. But Nashida scoffs. Help, huh? Oh, that was Mom. You're underestimating me. When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me. Welcome back, mister. You too, Miss Mo. I'm glad you're unharmed. Did you find any clues about the spirit? Well, what? They are this? This is everyone. Huh, what a reliable group you've got. The sarcasm is particularly dripping off his words. So, are you all planning on continuing to search for that key or whatever it is? We don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of the mark is the spirit, it would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it. Are you serious? Of course he's serious. Oops, excuse me. Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like joking type. Even if we manage to kill it, will that really make the mark disappear? When I consider everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it worked that way. Even assuming it did, we have a more fundamental problem. And how do you plan to kill it? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. He claims he can kill the spirit, yet he doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does all the confidence come from? Don't forget, I faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking of killing him. Nashida grasps his wrist. That little shit shot some kind of thorns at me from a distance. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get in close to him. We have to make that a priority. Nashida pulled something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me. It's a thorn curved like a fang. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. As we head to the entrance, I tell Nashida about Kuji Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll or Saya, Kuji's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is a strange mansion, but for some reason I feel like I've come home. Acclimatization is kind of terrifying. Welcome back, Lord Hiromu. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you make the introductions? I update Mary on our investigation and the strange way we met Mashita. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of this, Hanehiko. There's no doubt that Hanehiko is the one who put the mark on Mashita's arm too. But... what kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? Mashita says we should kill him. But is that even possible? Hey, Hiromu! My train of thought is interrupted. Mashita's holding a leather-bound notebook out toward me. Read this, I picked up in the underground room. I was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through a bit. It's got some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. The notes within are very detailed. The author was an intelligent and well-written. Reading through it dawns on me that this was written by H Elementary's principal. The austere, meticulous letters on each page tell a ghastly story. Records of young adopted boys, tutoring sessions. The first note is from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. There was no denying that they truly suited a dainty, red-cheeked boy like him. What? But the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health, he thought. Oh my god, no. No. So he called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. No. They took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. Oh my god. No. There was no safer place than the school at night once all the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. Oh, he was a highly respected teacher. He'd even made appearance on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boys' homeroom teacher. But she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. As the notes continue, they are more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It is of totally distorted parent and child. My child gets weak after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner and his red cheeks are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail, but there is no malice or hatred. There's just fanatical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy, but going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look so well, mister. What was in that notebook? Tsukasa peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with a kid. I better just sum up the main points for him. That's terrible. Your children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Ew! Those eyes! Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. Why he'd say that makes sense. The revolting evil of adults and the poor boy who became a victim. But is that really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible? Ultimately, deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanako is similar. Mary's words are hard to swallow, but after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death. Then Hanako really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis. Mary is silent a moment. Then her jade-glass eyes shift to Mashita. Incidentally, according to Lord Hiromu's report, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but that will be very difficult to do. Why is that? I could see Mashita's narrow eyes, but I made sure to speak up first. They're from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly destroy is the cursed sentiment. So what does that mean? It is as I told you before. Death and life existing together. If that is the origin of the mark, then a way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So defeating Hanako is how we'll be able to destroy the mark, setting aside how he can't be killed. What exactly is the key then? It is nothing more than a concept, so I'm unsure, but I'm certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there may be able to fulfill the role of the key. It is a difficult concept to grasp, but that is just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key, that will decide your fate. I had a feeling we'll just have to keep digging around at H Elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key to destroying the grudge are. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this and be careful. Nah. I love Mo, but I'm scared.
Ah.
そうですね。
Oh, het is er ook. Ik hoop het ook doen, ja. Okay. Hey, wait. Mashita appears as we're getting ready to leave. Bad news. That high school girl. Miss Mo's gone. I mean, at least she's nowhere in the mansion. Speaking of which, I didn't see her when we were talking to Mary in the hall either. Maybe she ran away. That doesn't make sense. What would she accomplish by doing that? Running away from the mansion won't make her mark disappear. It could be her form of escape. Many kill themselves if they don't know where they're gonna die. Or maybe something happened to her. Like the spirit's curse. Mo saw Haneke in the mirror at the school, so she's the mark bearer with the strongest connection. It's possible that she zeroed in on her, just like Tsukasa said. But there's nothing we can do. Let's get ready to go. Yeah, we can't really do anything right now. Yes, we can. We can do that. Even if something happened to Mo, if we can get the marks to vanish, that should save her too. Let's head out. We're going back to Edge Elementary. We've come back to Edge Elementary. I know full well that in the end this place is just a school. Let's go. Mashita nods silently and steps forward. Oh. Still the same. Still the same. Huh? The ceiling is filled in, the fluorescent lights are broken. Still the same. Okay. We saw it earlier, but the hallway is completely transformed. Careful of the thorns, then you'll run off the mill rose thorns. I don't like that. How should I know what I'm searching for? So nothing happened in here? Still the same? Should I follow the roses? Oh. Door is locked. It's a locked door. You know, amazing. Hell. Excuse me. Okay. Was? Was hat der denn mit Rosen zu tun? Fire door rusted shut, won't move. Climb the stairs. Halfway up the stairs, I trip on something. What's this? Mo's back is on the staircase. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. Inside the bag is some random junk along with her school jacket. That would mean that girl's here in the school. That's a safe guess. She's not at the spot though. The cracked mirror is the only thing inside. Discounting her back, there is no trace of Mo anywhere. We need to continue our investigation. It's highly likely she's in the building. We're killing two birds with one stone. Yeah. In any case, we just have to keep looking around. How about no? There's cracks in the mirror. Are they still snakes? They're still snakes. We go back down. Bist du aufgewacht? Wirkst so lebendig. Wait, there's something there. Mashita suddenly speaks up. Where? Something sparkling by the window ledge. The window? All I see are rose vines. I might as well check it out though. Here? What are you talking about? Oh. Something's glinting over by the window. Looks like something's buried in the rose vines. There's definitely something there. I didn't notice this before. Oh, maybe it wasn't there yet when we passed through here earlier. That was a guard they could kill. Yeah, it's probably his. Maybe. It might have fallen on the floor and been lifted up by the vines. It's only now that it's high enough to be spotted. If it belonged to the guard, then it could come in handy while we were investigating. He was in charge of watching this building after all. Let's check it out. Can I use the letter opener? I take out the letter opener and cut the vines that are in the way. It takes some effort, but I finally managed to reach the metal object. Das freut mich. Got school keyring. Yep, it's just as we thought. These definitely belong to the guard. Those are employee keys. We should be able to get into every... Mashita suddenly cuts off mid-sentence. What's wrong? Nothing. I just lost my train of thought all of a sudden. I slipped my mind is all. Let's keep investigating. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know it's normally different time. You see, it's 8 p.m. 50, 10 minutes before 9 p.m. I think I have to stop playing though, because I'm so scared. I'm so scared, sadly. I can't finish this. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry? Oh, it's not showing up though. Oh, they're going... Oh, that is still there. Well... Oh, that is. I'm sorry, it's just... Okay, sorry. I hope it scared you a bit. Like it scared me. I think see you in 2 days again, hopefully. And remember to stay creepily. And if you don't want to be creepily, sorry. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Enjoy that you definitely are going to sleep bad tonight. Those creepy boy faces everywhere were just the most creepily creep ever. Yeah. Until Thursday then. Bye bye and good night. Have some good dreams. You will definitely sleep well. I hope for you and for me, because I would feel bad if you can't sleep well. Bye.